I would like to very proudly present our very first episode of #HERstory campaign, which is exclusively brought to all the girls, women out there to inspire each other, to uplift each other. So what I'm talking about now is going to be very open, very raw. We're going to have an uncut version of you and me. So what do I mean here? So if you look at YWILD Malaysia is advocating for gender equality. We are talking about giving wings to girls' dreams. And today, I want to introduce this #HERstory campaign, which is a very special campaign and very close to our hearts, because the very reason we wanted to actually bring this campaign to the world is so that every girl who has at one point or another lost her voice can now open her mouth, open her heart to the truth that's been eroding her confidence for a long time. And I think talking about something that's close to your heart, or something that, I don't know, when is the last time you said yes to life? And I vividly remember the day I said yes to my life, and that's the day YWILD Malaysia was born. So today I want to bring to us, all of us, a very, very inspiring lady, a very young woman here with us. I think she has shattered everything that somebody says. When people say you can't do this, she proved it, that she can do this, and not for anybody, but for herself. And I think that's where the real power lies, when you can do something not for others, but for yourself. And we are very happy and proud to be welcoming all of you people. And this is going to be like a coffee chat. Okay, it's going to be very emotional, and it's going to be very true, honest from the heart. So there's no there's no something like where we sugarcoat things. So it's going to be a raw, uncut version of her story. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about a very important topic. If you can guess, the topic today is shame me no more. So what do you understand from shame me no more? Yes, we are going to talk about body shaming. In all my previous interviews and news articles, I have been talking a lot about why body shaming is no more a joke. Body shaming is a crime. Yes, you heard that right. Body shaming is a crime. For example, when you bully someone online, you can be punished legally. And many people don't know this. People usually will be like, you look fat, you look chubby, or you could have worn that dress. You could have put your ponytail up, or something like that. It can be anything as simple as that, because I have personally gone through body shaming as well. And it's like growing up, what I learned is body shaming can really, really erode our self-esteem, which is a very sad thing, right? So without a further ado, I would like to introduce a 23-year-old who's studying medicine right now, and she will give her beautiful introduction to all of us. And we will be talking to her. How did she overcome all the odds surrounding her with her body shaming story, and how she's standing tall and proud and confident with all that she has come across. This is where our courage and empowerment lies, when a girl can freely come out to speak about her most hidden fear. And we want to ask many interesting questions to Ratna Sri today, Ratna Sri, and she is one powerful woman who's inspiring a lot of people out there. So we're going to find out what she has to say all about body shaming. So over to you, Ratna. Can you introduce yourself, and why do you want to talk about body shaming?
Hi, Miss Shalini.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing really great, and good day to all. And so myself, I'm Ratna Sri Armugam, 23, a third-year medical student in Udayana University, Indonesia, Bali. Okay, so when it comes to body shaming, it is different on many, the view is different on many people's eyes. So for me, it's a pleasure that I have given this opportunity to express my view on this corrosive trend, and it's been growing so fast and damaging a lot of people's, life or this world, which is body shaming. For me personally, body shaming is not only that happens to the one who is overweight, dark skin, or anything else, which is, we look it different compared to others. It is also something that happens to each and everyone in this world. Let it be someone who is skinny, let it be someone who is fat, because each and everyone in this world, they have a problem to condemn on. So body shaming is happening to each and every one of us. And then at the same time, even as an individual, ourselves, we are doing it to us by intentionally or unintentionally. So that's what body shaming is to me.
Very well said, Ratna. I think there's this thing called as your body, your rules. And I think we just have to stand by it. For any girls watching this, please make sure we're going to hear from Ratna about how she came across all these hurdles, throughout her journey of battling with body shaming and the mental health that actually disturbed her lifestyle. So we're going to hear from Ratna how she faced this and what kind of what kind of humiliations or what kind of mental torture she went through from people, and why we have to stop this right now. So Ratna, tell us your story. Tell us everything about your story of body shaming.
Sure. Okay, till this date, all these things have been very, very personal to me. I've only opened up to people who's really, really, really very close to me. But this time, I think it is the time to reveal all about it, because I really want to. I don't know if this video is going to reach how many people out there, but at least if one person or one girl could get something from this video, I'm really, really very happy for that. So coming to the question, what I've gone through and what are the humiliation I've gone through? Okay, I might get emotional. So yeah, earlier disclaimer. Okay, so like many girls out here, I used to feel very, very insecure about my body back then. So because I have this, my circle is very, very small. So whereby when I have this very small circle, very less friends and all that, the thing actually started where when I used to go to a tuition during my secondary school time. So there's this one gang of boys. You know who are you if you're watching this video? I can name out their name, but I didn't want to do that here. So they used to bully me using, I think this thing should never ever happen to any girl at the age of 15, 16. I think that's not the age for someone to go through so much of humiliation. And there's no need for someone who's stranger to condemn on our appearance, and do not let that happen to any of you. Okay, so what that gone through to me, what have gone through. So people used to, these particular people, they used to condemn on my weight, whereby they used to call me auntie. They used to say that I'm a child of 2 to 3, I'm a mother of 2 to 3 child. And then, let's say whenever I'm eating, okay, they will ask me, is it enough for you or do you need more? Okay, and then let's say, at that time, I'm surrounded with a lot of people. It's not just only between you and me. It's like there's another 10 people around me, and then but you're still willing to talk like this. I think you should be shame on this right now, because I'm done with all these things today. And back then I used to be sad and all that, till to the extent where after tuition I will go back home. So my mom will be serving me food and all. So after tuition, I'll refuse to eat. because even I used to slam the food because that time, because of these people, I see myself as a different alien like that. Because now I understand. I have really tortured myself. I've been very hard to myself because of these people who bullied me. I've been very hard to myself. So there's a lot of things I've gone through, and apart from now these friends and all. So whenever I go to functions, I have these relatives who they need to condemn on my weight. They need to do it. I don't know for what. They need to come to me and then they will tell me, I think, girl, I think you should lose weight. I need. Your mom used to be very slim during these days, but then why are you so obese or so overweight? They had to do that. There's something will be going on in my mind that I need to speak out and I need to ask them. I need to tell them that it's none of their business. Because what I'm trying to tell you today is, if someone who really, really care for me that day, they would have shown me a way or a path to walk on where I can really lose weight. But none of them did so. All they did was condemn, and make me feel very bad about my appearance. Started from there. I used to compare myself. With my friends, with actors, and a lot of people. I used to compare myself. So as time goes on, I started to less. I started to eat less. Before this, I have no idea about what is this workout, what is this fitness, because I love eating food. To be very frank, love the food. The love for food is like infinity for me. So I just love eating, and then due to this, I'm pushed to a place where I need to control my food. I was in that situation whereby I won't eat properly, and until my mom is, she will be forced me to eat and everything. So there's a lot of humiliations, as I said. Each and every day I used to face this whenever I go to tuition, let it be whenever I go to school, and all. Yes, that's how it actually went for me.
It's really, really disheartening to know that you have actually gone through this at the age of 15, yeah? And Ratna, if you can share with us, okay, when did you actually know that people are body shaming you? Actually, it's like when you say you are 15. Back then, I think when I was 15, I wouldn't know if that is body shaming. So at which age you thought, oh my God, yes, I am being body shamed and I must do something about it? When was that a moment when you said yes to yourself?
Okay, so when it happened was, as Ms. Shalini said, I didn't even know what is happening around me, because all I thought was they are bullying me, because that's the term that we've been using, all this while. So at the age of 16 or 17, at that point of time, I used to read about articles about body shaming and all this. So that's the point where I got to know that what is body shaming is all about. And I'm also one of the victim of it, and that's the age where I got to know about it, and I started to if I want this to end, I need to do something, because we can't go and tell each and every person to not to body shame me, because I think that's a waste of time. If I want to stop it, I have two choice where one, I have to accept the way I am, let people talk whatever they want to. The second thing is, I should not be body shamed. People should not body shame me. So I need to take an action to prevent this. So this is what actually happened to me. The age is around 16 to 17.
Right. So from what you have said, I think you have actually used all those humiliations as your fuel to motivate yourself and change to a better person, because you wanted to make the change. Is that right?
Yes.
So Ratna, if you can share with us, if you can recall that day when you first made that decision to work out, to hit the gym, or to just do any workout, exercise plan, diet plan. Can you share with us your journey?
So as a 15 years old girl, 16 years old girl, I didn't had any knowledge about fitness. My knowledge for fitness was zero. But at this today, I would like to thank my dad for always pushing me, because my dad is someone who is very, very disciplined when it comes to health issues. So he always encourages all of my family members to go for a walk, to go for a jog. As a 15 years old girl, 16 years old girl, I used to be very lame, very lazy. So I just want to move from one place, I just want to live that age, that life. But today it's different. At my age, I think today girls who is in 15 or 16, they are different compared to how I used to be. But at that point, someone who taught me that exercise is something is very essential in one's life is my dad. So today, I would like to take the opportunity to thank my dad for that. So when I started all this stuff, when I entered fitness, when I got to know about this journey, so this one profile in Instagram, at I will get lean. So that's the profile where the turning point in me happened actually. I will share the profile with y'all. Somewhere here. Okay, so what, like all the girls, when I was just scrolling over my Instagram, suddenly I saw this one page. I will get lean. So she is Microsoft 9 to 5 job tester. So what she do is, at the point when I got to know her, she was in a 100 weeks challenge, whereby she was also an overweight person, and she wanted to transform herself into a better person. So that's the point I got to know this person, like, virtually. So I was going through a profile and everything. So what she will do, she used to post these home workouts and all that. So she's the first one who I got inspired in Instagram in this fitness field. So what I did was, I challenged myself, at least, okay, I have 24 hours in a day, at least 30 minutes, at least 20 minutes, spare some time for my fitness to make some changes. Because I'm not telling this to all of you, because it might be different for people who love the way they are. Okay, if you love the way you are, I'm really, really very happy for you. You don't have to make any changes. At the same point, if you're happy on what you look like, it means whatever people condemn on you, it's not a matter for you. That's what means you really accept your body, which means body positivity. But at another point, if someone condemns you, you feel bad, you regret for being the way I used to be that second choice. So I wanted to do something, because I love to, dress up nicely. I love to wear nice clothes, and that's me since small. So I really want to come out of this thing, and I really want to dress up nicely and everything. So what I need to do, lose weight. That's the only thing I need to do. So that's the time where I used, I started to do these home workouts, at least 15 minutes a day, at least 20 minutes a day. So that's where it started. And then after that, slowly I joined the gym. When I was after my SPM, I joined the gym. And that time I didn't have any knowledge. I didn't have a personal trainer to guide me through. But all I did was I just follow whatever she's posting on Instagram. You guys can also go and look over whatever because it's like everything what a beginner need to do, what an intermediate person need to do. Everything is there. So I just follow that. And I was, at that time, I didn't know. Okay, at that time, all about I need to lose weight. That's all. That was my only thing. But fitness is not only about losing weight. Fitness is all about understanding your body, understanding your strength, understanding your weakness, and working for it. It's not about fitness. There's two things. One is scale victory, and one is short-term and long-term victory. For me, earlier I chose short-term victory, whereby I was so dependent on the scale, whereby I just want the number on the scale to move. So let's say from 80, I just want to see 70. Okay, from 70, I just want to see the number 60. So my goal was that. So let's say after 2 months, after 1 month, I couldn't reach my goal, which will lead to disappointment. So that was the mistakes that I made earlier. But as time goes on, I used to read a lot of fitness, a lot of things. Even as I said, I'll get Lee. She used to post a lot of stories about how one person needs to see fitness. What is fitness is all about. Fitness is not only about exercising. It is also comes down to nutrition. So I got to know all about it as time goes on. So from there, what happened is I got to know that when it comes to fitness, it's all about 30%, 30% is nutrition. Sorry, 30% is exercise, 70% is all about nutrition. So whatever you do a crazy workout for 2 hours, 3 hours, then you mess up with your diet, there's nothing going to work. So that's what happened to me back then. But now, after many years, I will also share my transformation picture with y'all somewhere here. Okay, so you guys can see that once I decided that I want this fitness with me till a long term, till end of my life, that's the time when I really can see a drastic changes in myself. Okay, all of us here, those who are watching this, okay, you think you want to work out, you think you want to lose weight. I just want you to think something. I've gained this much weight, or you have gained this much weight, not overnight. This thing doesn't happen overnight. At the same thing, you guys need to know that if you want to lose weight, discipline and consistency is the key. And also, you really need to be very patient. If you're not patient enough to admire to wait to the result, then you're gonna give up. I used to give up many times because you work out every day, you work out 1 hour, 2 hours a day, but end of the month you don't see any good result because there's something wrong in the process. If there's something wrong in the process, you won't see the proper result. So that's because when it comes to fitness, it's a lot to do with knowledge. You need to understand the term fitness first of all before pushing yourself into these 2 to 3 hours of crazy workouts, starving yourself. When it comes to fitness, I said 70% is all about nutrition. Nutrition, which means it's not starving yourself. It is all about eating good food. It's not about eliminate these carbs from your diet, eliminate this fat from your diet, eliminate the protein from your diet. It's not about that. As we all know, this food pyramid, we have to follow it. Okay, for those who want to lose weight, they have to go on a calorie deficit. For those who want to gain weight or gain muscle, they have their own thing to do. So all I need, okay, let's say you're watching this video and you want to lose weight. So all I want you to do is first go and read on what is actually fitness. And before that, please go and understand your body type. There's different body type out here. So from there, there's a lot of videos in YouTube. Just go and type it out. What is my body type? So there's a lot of plenty videos going to come out. From there, try to understand what in which category does you go. So what are the exercises you should do in order to achieve the result that you're looking forward to. So that's what I want you to do. So for those who are watching it, so that's how actually it went all. So I used to start with this home workout. I used to go for, back then, I think when I was 16 years old, I used to start to eat food without oil, without salt, but now I'm thinking, why did I do that to myself? But, fitness is something, guys, you guys need to enjoy the journey. When you enjoy the journey, you will, whenever you don't have to, be so hard to yourself. It's not about that. It's about enjoying the journey slowly and steadily, but surely you are seeing the result. If you're not seeing the result, then there's some error over there. I think you need to correct it. So that's how it went. So from a home workout, no, not a home workout first, from, I used to go a walk in my Tama, in my place. And then I moved on to a home workout. And then I joined a gym. Till date, I don't have a personal trainer or anyone. All I did is I follow whatever. I understand what is my weakness, what is my strength, and I'm still working on it. Okay, another thing I will share with you all some Instagram profiles like Nishant Rao, Kesavan, Amy Wong, some profiles. These people are really someone who is inspiring us to really, really work on, how they are pushing people to work, to be fit. Like, for example, Nishant Rao, he's a personal trainer. During this MCO time, since all the gym are shut, so what he did was, he every three times a week, he used to post a live video for, he will, for 30 minutes, he will do a live workout video to help people to be fit. So he's how to say it, his thought is all about to make people fit in Malaysia, make people fit in Malaysia. So there's a lot of profile in Instagram, Facebook, in social media. So all you need to do is, if you want the change, you gotta make it. No one is going to come and tell you, okay, Ratna, you gotta make the change. Okay, this is the profile I give you. You follow them. There's no one going to do so. Or if you want the change, if you choose to change, for those who doesn't want to change, okay, if you are happy with your body, I'm very happy for you. If you want to change, you gotta make the change. No one else gonna help you. If you are not even there to help you, then who else do you expect to help you? So if you need to change, you got to make the move.
Wow. That was quite a journey, isn't it? Wow. Amazing.
Yes.
Wow. I could see, like, at the age of 16, who would have thought to go, to have meals without oils is like crazy. I think it's like kind of stole away your dream as a teenage girl, I would say. It's like at that very crucial period of your life, you had to forgo something for others. Which I think a lot of girls out there are actually struggling with the same. Ratna, if I can ask you, what would you tell those people who actually belittled you for your external appearance? If they're watching this now, what would you want to tell them?
Okay, first of all, I would like to thank each and everyone who condemn on my body weight, condemn on my experience. I really, really want to thank each and everyone today, because they have been at least one person, because they have been the reason for me to be here today.
There's another perspective to what we just discussed. If you see, if you're telling like, oh, okay, because you said so, that motivated me. I think will that give a free ticket to many out there who are freely going around and humiliating others in terms of body shaming. How do you see that?
Okay, since I say thank you to those people who humiliated me, but it doesn't mean that I'm encouraging these people to keep on doing so. Again, I'm saying none of us have this right to body shame or condemn on anyone in this world. We don't have this freaking rights. And I have always have this one question: who decides on how others should look like? I think none of us decide on how you should look like. You need to decide. You yourself needs to decide how you should look like. Never ever give anyone the privilege to decide on how you should look like. When you have given the privilege to another person, to another, normally this comes from strangers. So never ever give this privilege to a stranger to condemn on how you should look like. You should look like this. You should not look like this. They have nothing to do with that. So to stop all these things, all I want you guys to do is, whenever people are bashing you up, okay, you have a buck tooth, you have your thighs are very big. Another thing, apart from those who are being body shamed, not only those who are overweight, There's also people being body shamed, also people who are skinny. I used to have friends, people used to bully her saying that, is that chopsticks? Can we use that to eat? Because her leg is very small. At that time, I know why, I know what you will be thinking. Don't only think, just react. Just if now the same thing that happened to me years ago, if now the particular person come and talk back the same thing to me, I know how am I going to reply. Back then I couldn't do that. But all I want you to do is, we can't change people, because these kind of people will exist. Anyhow, whatever you talk, whatever, how many motivational talks you give or what, these kind of people are always going to be exist. So all I want those who are watching this video, to know that whenever people condemn on your weight, bash you up about, mock you up on your appearance, all I want you to do is talk it out. Just ask them direct on their face. Whatever you want to ask them, let it be rude. I think you being rude to them and they being rude to you is equal. That's it. Because they have never, as I said, no one decides on how you should look and never gives the privilege to anyone. So those who are watching this video, and I don't know, maybe some of you are watching this video and have also body shame your family members, your friends, please stop doing that. What goes around comes around. Don't ever forget about it.
So true. What goes around comes around. Definitely. It's a boomerang, right? Life is a boomerang. So you may never know how things will happen. And I think I just wanted to, you just answered my question, which was about to follow when I wanted to ask you, what would you like to tell the young girls who are like 13 to 29, who are going through body shaming? And you have answered that question wonderfully. According to Ratna, she's telling that do not react, but I think you should act on it. So if you don't want to take their advice or bashing or the humiliation, walk past them. But from what Ratna has actually taught us now, speak back. Stand up for yourself. I think that's the only way to gain your power. To have your voice is to stand up for yourself, is to speak for yourself. So Ratna, if you can share with us specifically on the mental health caused by body shaming, how did it affect you and how did you overcome that particular phase of whether your downtime, your meltdown or your depression? How did you face?
Okay, sure, Ms. Shalini, I'll share about it. Okay, so what actually, when it comes to mental health issues, what actually I went through is, okay, at the age of, again, coming back to the age of 16 or 17, that's the age, I don't really know what's happening around me. I was matured. I am a matured kid. But then when it comes to this, I thought when a child, teenager at 16 or 17, that age, that's the age where someone need to, be freely, enjoy that life, because it's a teenage kind of life. But for me, it was totally opposite. So what will happen? I was pushed. These people has pushed me to a place until whereby, let's say my mom is going to one function. Okay, so she'll call me, Ratna, come, let's go for one function. I will try my level best not to attend that particular function. Whatever function it is, I think I've, because of, because what I'm trying to tell you is, I've never felt bad about myself until these people made me to feel bad, pushed me to feel bad about myself. If let's say someone, okay, okay, now I love the way I am. Okay, one person is coming over to me and saying that, okay, Ratna, I think you need to lose weight. Ratna, I think you need to have flat tummy. That one word will keep on going on my mind. Whenever I go and stand in front of the mirror, I will see my stomach, which I've never done before. That one word. Example, I will let you know. I think a lot of us have gone through this. If someone says that you look beautiful, out of sudden someone says that you look beautiful, what we will do? We will go and stand in front of the mirror and we will admire ourselves, because that one word matters. It will go on in our mind. Okay, if it's positive, we are taking it in a positive way. So all that happened to me was negative. So how mental health, I was, mentally ill until, as I said, I don't actually go for functions. I think I've a lot of functions. I didn't attend any functions because I was so tired at that point of time where I didn't want to hear anything from anyone anymore. I just just leave me alone. I just want to stay at home and doesn't want to listen to any of these people's, crapping about my body weight. So,
You
and
sort
then
of
other than,
isolated yourself. Is that what you're saying?
yes, yes, yes. I actually, it doesn't go to that extent, but something to say that I stopped mingling with people, something like that. So I will lock myself in the room. I don't talk with people. I was pushed to that kind of place. Nothing too much severe. Before it gets severe, I got back. I bounced back, and I'm stronger today. Yeah, that's how mentally it affected me actually. Yes.
Right. Okay, that's a very powerful thing to say. When you know that you're going to fall down, you have to bounce back immediately. I think that's where a lot of girls are struggling right now, because they let themselves fall into that pit of, they go until the level of depression. They take it too, personally. But I think it bound to happen as well, because you said that at that age, you didn't know this is what body shaming is. So this is why a lot of young girls are actually facing this. So today, as we are talking about this hashtag HERstory and shame me no more. So this particular title, shame me no more, has so much power in it, I think, because the title itself says that have ownership of your own self. Own yourself. Own your body, and your body, your damn rules. So I think we have come to the end of this interview, and I think I want to hear a bit about Ratna's future plannings, and how do you keep yourself motivated every day? Because see, when you come out of certain phase of life, you bound to go back to that phase. You're bound to fall back, right? So how do you keep yourself motivated on day-to-day basis? And what is your future plan, if you can share with us?
Sure, Miss Shalini. Okay, first I'll talk about how I'm being motivated or how I motivate myself during these days. Okay, so if you see my transformation pictures, I've almost lost around 20 to 25 kgs since last time. So I'm still working on it. Okay, you might think, to those who are thinking about it, even she haven't lose weight properly, but she's already here to talk about it. Okay, none of us are perfect. Please get it into your mind. You nor me, none of us are perfect. Every single people in this world are working towards success or working towards, there's something, every one of us, there's something, some error is in every one of us. So everyone is working on it to, to be a better person each and every day. So am I. So what I do, I love to challenge myself. So the challenges that I make nowadays is, I used to challenge myself whereby I will come up with this 4 weeks fitness challenge, 4-week share off challenge, where I will do one table kind of thing. So let's say from 1st March to 7th March. So what I will do, I'll put a date on there, my what exercise I'm going to do, and then another column there. I will have this. If I've done the exercise on the particular day, if I perform it, I'll draw a smiley face. If I don't perform it, I'll use a red pen and I'll draw a sad face. So that actually, I didn't know that it will motivate me this much, but ever since I started it, okay, all of us, if you know it, linely you see there's a happy face, you're going to be very happy. But even when between the happy faces, when you're seeing a sad face, you're going to feel like one kind. So it actually motivated me to work every day. Another thing that motivated me is, okay, we have 24 hours in a day. Again, we have 24 hours in a day. If we can't spare 30 minutes for ourselves, girls, we are not here. I'm not here to talk about, losing weight. Don't take it wrongly. It's here about taking care of your health. Losing weight is different. Taking care of your health is different. Don't jumble up things. One is doing exercise not to lose weight. One is doing exercise. The first priority is to be healthy. The second thing comes the losing weight, gaining weight, whatever it is. So first, it's all about being healthy. One can be very skinny, but they have a lot of health issue. One can be obese, but they don't have health issue. It's like that. So I just always, when I feel like, oh yeah, today don't want to work out, what I will do straight away, I'll go even this happened 2 days before. I'll go and stand in front of the mirror. I'll question myself, okay, Ratna, you give me one solid reason for not working out today. Only two things. You give me one solid reason, and if the reason is lazy, throw that away and start working out. Right? That moment, get your workout clothes on, start working out. That's the only thing you need to do. Because here I'm alone. I have no one to come and tap on my back, push me, Ratna, go and work out. There's no one. None of them have done that. Even my family members don't do that to me, except for my sister now. I'll talk about it later. So no, none of us over here, some of you might think, this maybe someone could come and push us to go and work out, to do something in our life. But again, let me emphasize this. If it's not you, no one is going to do it for you. End of the day, everything is done. End of the day, it's you within you. It's you versus you. No one else. Guys, you got to fight with yourself. You don't have to go and fight with other people and go and compare yourself with other people. Okay, I'm targeting that particular girl. Okay, I need to look like that girl in 2 months' time. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that. What I will do, I will print out the picture of my one of the picture, and I'll stick it anywhere in my room, and I will just look at that picture and I will get motivated. It's my picture. I don't have to go and compare myself with another person. And I should look like this girl. End of March, end of April, end of this month. I need to look. Don't do that, guys. It's not good. It's like you're pushing yourself very hardly. Never ever do that. And okay, so another thing I would like to emphasize. Tell here is, okay, I have this one feeling. As I said, I am used to body shaming and all this back then when I was 12, 13, the teenage age and all that. So now today I'm seeing my sister, she is 16. So she got inspired looking at me. So what she does, she have lost so much of weight because she got inspired of me. I'm very happy. Even I got many messages from many people out there. Ratna, I got inspired of you. You're really doing great. It's so good. It's so good to listen to that kind of messages. When I started, when I pushed my limits and I started it, I've never thought today I will be here. I've never had a single 0.1% of thought that today I will be here. But I believe in this law of attraction, all these things. If guys, if it's for you, if it is for you, it will never pass you and go somewhere else. It's not going to happen. Even it has passed you, it will gonna come back to you. Just believe that. I just want all the girls out there, believe in yourself, guys. Believe in yourself. That's the most important thing a girl should have. And don't let anyone to make you feel bad. A lot of people could make us feel bad, but anyhow, just bounce back. I just want you guys to bounce back. There's a lot of us like Miss Shalini, Miss Uma. You can always go to them, talk about whatever you guys want to talk, and they're always there to help you guys. Okay, so that's the thing. I just want every girl in this era. I know it's not very easy to overcome this body shaming, and a lot of us are still going through it. But by watching this, maybe if you're getting body shamed, I think this phase could come somewhere in your mind. Okay, she said something. Just be for yourself. Don't get all I want you to do is nothing. Very easy. Speak back. Let it be a boy. Let it be a girl. Let it be your best friend. Whoever it is. Even let it be your family members. I'm telling you again. Let it be your family members, your relatives, whoever it is. Speak back. If not you, who's going to? None of them going to do that. Just talk it back. Just just stood for yourself. That's the very important thing. Yes, ma'am, Shalini,
Wow.
go to you.
That's like power-packed positivity bouncing in the air like that. I feel so much positivity. I'm getting goosebumps here.
Yes.
It's like so good. It's so good. And this is exactly what we want for every girl. I think she's really walking the talk when she said about self-love. I think it's not easy for anybody to continue to love yourself despite whatever that people are saying. So I think that is your real power, Ratna. That is like it's like mind blowing. It's like really I'm tearing right now. It's like so emotional for me. It's like I'm so proud of you. Really, really proud of you. And keep going, keep shining, keep empowering. I think you are the ambassador of self-love. I can say that. So it's truly amazing and very uplifting to know that, wow, from battling something that actually affected your mental health, and on top of the work that you had to put for your physical health, and you are here today. And wow, this is just mind-blowing. And I'm sure you will inspire many more girls out there. And I think thank you so much for sharing your secret journey. But I think you should have said it out loud earlier, because if this can make me this emotional and I feel so positive right now, I think those girls who are watching it, I think they will definitely take your advice or tips, or it's like I think we usually get inspired by other people's journey, and that's how a lot of great people were born, from other people's stories. And your story is definitely so inspiring, so inspiring. Thank you so much. So with that, I think we can end our interview. And thank you so much again, Ms. Ratna, for your your time and for sharing your raw, uncut version of story with us.
Thank you very much, YWILD Malaysia, Miss Shalini, and again Miss Humam, the Vice President of YWILD Malaysia. It's really a great opportunity for me, and I will never forget this day in my life, my entire life. Thank you very much for having me. Thank you very much.
Thank you.